We're going to finish going over our test today. Question 7 says, in the United States, there are more than 108,242,317 fast food restaurants. Which of the following is greater than 108,242,317? So we're comparing our answer choices to this number, and we're looking for a number that is greater, that is bigger. So let me clear my table really quickly. And let me put my number in. 108 million. 242,317. And we need to compare to our answer choices. And we're looking for a number that is bigger. Let's start with answer choice A. 108,241,985. Okay, we always start with the biggest place value. 108, 108. If my numbers are matching, if they're equal, I can't see if one is bigger or smaller. So I can't pick my answer choice yet. I'm going to scoop my box over so I can see the next one. Next biggest place value. 242 and 241. Now here I can see a difference. Who can tell me which number is bigger? 242 or 241? Bella? Which number is bigger?
242.
242. Well, that means that answer choice A is smaller, but they wanted a bigger number. So I'm not going to pick answer choice A. Let me try answer choice B now. Okay. 108 million. Okay, that part stayed the same. 242,849. All right. And again, I'm going to start with the biggest place values they have. 108, 108. I can't tell the difference. They're exactly the same. We move over. The next biggest place values. 242, 242. Again, I can't tell a difference. They're exactly the same. So let me look at the last place values. 317, 849. Here I can see a difference. Who can tell me which number is bigger? 317 or 849? Nakai, which one is bigger? 849. So this time my answer choice was the bigger number. And if I double check my question here, that's what they wanted. They wanted a number that was greater. So my answer should have been answer choice B. Let me clear my table. So I can be ready for next question. The table below shows the population of 5 states. We have Utah, Iowa, Kansas, Idaho, Nevada. Which list shows the states in order from least to greatest population? Least to greatest population. So they want me to find small numbers this time. So we need to compare these 5 numbers. And they want us to put them in order, make a list, going from least to greatest. I'm going to start with the first number they give me. It was Utah. 2 million, put that here, 2,469,000. Okay, Chase. 585. Oh, and you know what? I just noticed they have 5 numbers here. So I need to add one more. Okay. There we go. I just did it, Miss Badagon, so it should be updated now. Okay, Violet. So now I'm going to write in Iowa. Iowa was 2,693,412. Oh, 2. There we go. Then Kansas. 2,644,687. Idaho is next. Starts with 2,704,398. And the last one, Nevada. 2,414,807. Just like all the other problems that we've done. I'm going to start with the biggest place values I have. The millions place. Millions period. If I take a look at my numbers, I have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If they're all 2s, there's no way I can look at them and go, well, this 2 is obviously the bigger 2. Because 1, 2, the same as another, same as another, the same as another. They're all equal. And since I can't just give up and go, well, they're all equal, I can't tell, I need to move to the next group of place values, the next period, a thousands period. And this time I can see some differences. I have 469, 693, 644, 704, and 414. I see some differences now. If I double check my question, it asked me to find the least, smallest numbers first. So who can tell me, here in my thousands period, what's the smallest number I can see? Nakai, what's the smallest number I can see in the thousands period? 414. In a bit, Brianna. 414 is my smallest, which means that this needs to be the first number on my list. This is my first place. It was my last number, which means it's Nevada. Nevada needs to be the first place on my list. If I check my answer choices, F has Nevada first. G doesn't, so I'm not going to pick G. H has Nevada first. J doesn't, so I'm not going to pick J. So I've already gotten rid of 2 answer choices. It's either F or H. I need to keep checking though. I know my first place number. That's good. Now I'm looking for the next smallest number. Who can tell me what is the next smallest number after 414? Christopher, what's the next smallest number after 414?
469.
Okay. And Christopher, if this is my next smallest number, what place in my list does this number get?
Second.
It can't be first place, so it has to be second place. So that top number is second. That's Utah. So Utah needs to be second place. Nevada, first place. Kansas, second place. Well, it can't be F. I only have one answer choice left. Nevada, first place. Utah, second place. My answer should have been H. Okay, and let me clear out my chart again. So question 9. Okay. Number 9. The table shows the number of short films a production company produced over a 4-year period. 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. Which comparison statement between two numbers of the short films produced is not true? Well, they want one that's wrong. And they're just going to compare two numbers at a time. A says 107,293,743 is greater than 107,293,848. Check that. 107,293,743. And they say that it's greater than this other number. 107,293,848. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's check. 107, 107. They're equal, and I can't tell a difference. 293, 293. I can't tell a difference. 743 and 848. Now I can see a difference. Who can tell me which number is bigger? Jada, which number is bigger, 743 or 848? 848 is bigger. Looking at my answer choice here, they said that my top number was the bigger one. But when we checked it, we found that that wasn't true. That was the smaller number. So my answer should have been answer choice A, because they had it backwards. This was the smaller number. This is the bigger number. Okay, last problem, and then we'll go to art before we finish up with math. Each number in the input set is related in the same way to the number below it in the output set. So remember, we had said these problems were all about finding a pattern. 7 turns into 20, 12 turns into 25, 28 turns into 41, 39 turns into 52. Who can tell me when 7 turns into 20, is the number getting bigger or smaller? When 7 turns into 20, is the number getting bigger or smaller? Bella? I know your microphone's having some issues, but you can tell me if it's getting bigger. Give me a thumbs. Okay, there we go. Your microphone's on.
Smaller?
So 20 is smaller than 7?
Oh, it's bigger.
It's getting bigger. Remember, you always start with the input first and then go to the output. Okay? So it's getting bigger. Let's see if that pattern continues. 12 changes into 25. Who can tell me 12 changing into 25, is the number getting bigger or smaller? Kylie?
Bigger.
Bigger again. 28 changing into 41. Is the number getting bigger or is the number getting smaller? Violet?
Bigger.
Bigger again. Last one, we'll see if the pattern holds. 39 turns into 52. Kylie, bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger again. So there's only two operations I could use here. I could use addition. I could use multiplication. I can't get rid of any answer choices, unfortunately, because they're all using addition or multiplication. So we know that all of our numbers are getting bigger. That means that we need to check our rules and see which one works for all of them. Again, if it's a rule, it has to work for everything. It can't just work for one or two of my numbers. So we're going to check the first one. They say that the rule might be to add 27. So we're going to see. I'm going to take 7. I'm going to add 27. See if I get the number I'm looking for. 7 plus 27. Who can tell me what is 7 plus 7? Jada, what's 7 plus 7?
14.
14. Okay, I'm going to put a 4 down here. And I'm going to carry over a 1. What's 1 plus 2? Noah, what's 1 plus 2?
3.
3. Okay, so my answer would be 34. Let's go back to my table and see if 34 is the answer I wanted. No, I wanted 20. Since it's not the answer I wanted, it can't be answer choice F. Answer choice G says maybe if we add 13. Go back and try. So instead of adding 27, I'm going to add 13. 7 plus 13. And we'll see if we get the right answer this time. What's 7 plus 3? What would I get if I had 7 plus 3? Alexa?
10.
10. Okay, so 0. I'm going to carry over a 1. What's 1 plus 1? Alexa?
2.
2. So my answer is 20. Go back to my chart and see if that's the answer I wanted. Okay. 20. All right. It worked for the first one. But again, if it's a rule, it has to work for all my numbers. It can't just work for one of them. So let's try the next one. We're still going to keep adding 13, but this time we're going to start with 12. 12 plus 13. What's 2 plus 3? What is 2 plus 3? Jada?
5.
5. Okay. What's 1 plus 1? Jaylene, what's 1 plus 1?
2.
2. 25. Let me go back to my table and see if that's the answer I wanted. 25. Okay, so we've got two numbers that work. see if the third one does. We're going to add 28 plus 13. See what we get. What is 8 plus 3? What would I get if I added 8 plus 3? Brianna, what would I get? 8 plus 3.
11.
11. Okay. I'm going to put a 1 here. Carry over a 1. What is 2 plus 1? What is 2 plus 1? Kylie, what's 2 plus 1?
2 plus 1 equals 3.
Okay. And then I also carried over an extra 1. So what's 3 plus
4.
1? 4. 41. Let's go see if that's the answer I wanted. 41. All it has to do is work with the last one and I have the correct answer. 39 plus 13. If I get a correct answer here, then I know I have the correct answer. What is 9 plus 3? Shading, what's 9 plus 3? 12. Okay, 2. I'm going to carry over a 1. What's 3 plus 1? Violet, what's 3 plus 1?
4.
4. I also carried over an extra 1. So what's 4 plus 1? 5. 52. Okay, if my last number is 52, we have our answer. 52. So adding 13 works for all 4 of my numbers, which means my answer should have been G.